So I usually don't talk about like basketball and football and all that shit. I ain't really watched that shit in years. But sometimes you get a talent, somebody that transcends shit, like Jordan, Gretzky, GSP, Tyson. And I think Caitlin Clark is one of those athletes. She's blazing out there in the NCAA. Now she's WNBA. Now people are actually paying attention, actually watching and shit. You know, uh, she can actually play. She actually do some cool shit, some cool dribbles, cool passes, make some crazy shots and shit like that. And supposes she has this arch nemesis from high school, or not high school, but college. And, whatever, right? I guess she won the national title, but, you know, as an individual and actually, and then moving on to the next level, Clayton Clark is where it's at. And this girl, she gets like 20 rebounds, but she misses like 30 shots. So it's not really all that impressive. But anyway, so Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese's team, I don't even know. I can't tell you who they are. But they're playing and they get blown out. They get smoked, right? And, I was a pro fighter. I got my ass kicked. I've been embarrassed. Sometimes that shit happens, man. You just got to eat them L's. You know what I mean? You ain't always going to win, Put yourself out there, She could have took that shit like a champ, but instead they want to go out there and act like the fans were chanting racist shit. And this is their words, not mine. Just so, don't try to put no racist shit on me. But they were trying to act like the fans were calling Angel Reese a monkey and saying all this racist shit, and turns out they're just Jussie Smollett that shit, and it was nothing like that. Their fans being fans. Were they being loud and rowdy and crazy? Cool, yeah, because their team was blowing out their rivals, right? But there wasn't no racist shit, and it really blows my mind. If there's any kind of racist shit going on in WNBA, what I've seen, it's Caitlin Clark. She's getting fucking mugged every time she plays the game, and they're barely calling fouls, and it just blows my mind. Now she has an injury, and the ticket sales have plummeted. It's like, are you fucking serious? You finally got somebody who can play ball, who's bringing attention to WNBA. I never paid attention to that shit, and y'all want to fucking pull some kind of bullshit racist hoax, and y'all want to fucking let these chicks beat on her and shit because she's white and straight. It's like, man, come on, are y'all fucking serious?